Izzy is.
Oh yeah, got your page of the script here. Just
Yeah, thanks. George, I cannot read your handwriting. It's
yeah.
so
Well,
shit.
you know what? Fucking deal with it. All right. Make up your own jokes if you. All right. Anyway, how's it going, guys? Welcome back to another amazing episode.
Welcome back to another Iggy Azalea-tastic episode. of
Welcome
Super
back to
Mario
an
World.
Izzy-tastic episode.
Izzy-tastic is what I'm putting on my resume.
I'm creative, intuitive, and Izzy-tastic.
Izzy-tastic. You got me thinking of her as like a Pokemon now. Whenever she does anything, she has to like enunciate it with Iggy, Iggy, Iggy is
Iggy.
hungry.
Feed Iggy, feed Iggy.
Of course, this comes up in Super Mario World of all games, right? Of course. I don't like the bats.
Iggy, 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 Iggy.
Stop. Oh no! Please don't crush me again.
Iggy,
no.
use shit pop song. Iggy, Iggy.
It was super effective against her fan.
It ruined the opponent's ear canals have been destroyed.
Yeah, any other song on the radio has been destroyed by infinite repeats of the same song. Tick. You're gonna make me subconsciously think I'm have to tick off every time
Every
we say
single
anything.
joke.
Can I go on that? No. Okay. Relatable. Alright, what else?
What relatable humor? Alright, what else is on the list? What's the next joke? Did somebody ring the Dingster?
Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. What is that, like 2015? Somebody ring.
the Dingster!
Somebody ring the dingster.
Shout out to Josh for introducing me to that meme.
It's still funny.
It's still funny. Somebody did ring the Dingster, and it was my heart.
There used to be this channel back in when that was still a meme.
Iggy is ringing the Dingster!
God damn.
Okay. I was some multi-layered jokes.
God, we're getting too advanced, George. I don't know if you want
We're
to...
going into the Matrix.
I'm a god at this game.
Ah, yes.
At some point, Luigi starts vomiting.
Projectile vomit.
Oh no, no, no! I don't know what I expected.
Luigi has poison damage. It was super effective.
Luigi got freaking crushed to death. Tick. That's a joke on there.
Tick. Luigi's intestines getting smashed against the wall. Yep, done.
What was I saying? Oh, yeah, the Dingster. There was this channel I remember where every single day, without fail, they would upload the same video of the Dingster. Every day. And the channel was called The Dingster. Every day, without fail. It was my favorite channel.
So hard to focus when you're telling me shit like that.
It's okay. As the worst gamers on YouTube, honorary title.
No, what's it called? Am I allowed to talk about,
You're never allowed to ever talk about anything. What?
Am I allowed to talk about,
Fucking damn it.
am I allowed to talk about State Man? Where State Man came from?
That's up to you, man. That's
No,
your
I'm
thing.
like, not the video, the channel State Man came from.
Well, I mean, it doesn't exist anymore, so if you want.
So can I talk about it?
You can talk about it, but the channel's deleted. It's
Yeah.
not there anymore.
So when we were younger children than we are today.
Just don't name it, in case. Just don't dox me.
Yeah. Gotcha. So Adam being quite good at editing and
Are you serious?
quite good at his craft as an emerging YouTuber.
This was very early 2015.
This is barely had a subscriber. I was it. I was the only subscriber.
And my mum. I had two.
Top 10 legendary Pokemons is a classic. I do not know what you're talking about.
It's just legendary Pokemon list. Jesus Christ, fake fan.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no, so I had this other channel that I just uploaded like random shit posts to whenever I was
Yeah,
bored.
so it was just a full shitpost channel, and we would use his editing skills to make the funniest shit
We
ever.
call it editing skills, but it was legit still like Windows Movie Maker
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Video Pad. So it was still garbage. Anyway, sorry.
No, and so basically, he just had like the Dingster was a frequenter on that channel.
It was.
So I when I was younger, I did a lot of acting, and I was a theater kid, and I also did like some small bits on like TVs and like movies and stuff like that. You know, my whole life has pretty much just been acting, and I made the fucking horrific mistake of telling these guys that I was featuring in a local news segment, which I would frequent with this network quite often, and they would get me in for lots of bits. But this particular bit, they had me dress up as a superhero named State Man.
Yeah, as representative of like the 3 levels of Australian government.
And there was a kid called Local Boy.
And Federal Woman.
And there was Federal Woman.
Was it?
Yeah.
That doesn't sound right.
No, it was.
Fucking Local Boy's my hero.
But fucking hell, it was awful. And they shit posted the shit out of it.
So I made this video out of
nightmare.
it. And you think like early like 2015-ish was still like when montage parodies were a thing, which by the way I miss. I still find them funny. I miss them.
I don't find them funny, but I miss them.
The entire video was just like the bottom of the barrel montage parody jokes. You've got like there were weed jokes. Yeah, it was weed.
Smoke weed.
There was oh god, it was just like my hope will never die.
Oh my god.
My hope will never die.
All ironic, of course. All ironic.
And I remember at the time it was the funniest thing I'd ever produced in my entire career.
We all got together.
And poor George. Oh, I don't want to do the ghost house level.
We all got together. So basically, after the first statement, it was such a cracking hit that we all got together. He spent about 3 months making the second
the reason the second one, and that would have been 2016, because I remember what I was working on at the same time. I was working on my Sonic OVA review, which was still one of my favorite videos, because the story behind how I made that is interesting, but I'll tell that another day. But, this is a maze, isn't it?
I'm not sure.
God, fake Mario fan.
Anyway.
Yeah, so I made State Man 2, which was made out of, this other thing that George had made. I don't quite remember what it was.
Oh my god, what was it? It was another...
It's a music video you were in.
Oh, it was, yeah, so I was in a music video.
One of my friends recently showed it to me again. I'm like, oh, that's... Yeah, I started to remember where it was from.
I was in a music video for a band called, like, Carcass.
But State Man 2 wasn't like... It wasn't a montage parody attempt by a 14-year-old. Oh. It was some... Like, I don't even remember how to describe it. It was garbage.
It was a phenomenon.
It was garbage, basically. I will be willing to show people a very heavily edited version of State Man 1, but State Man 2 must stay within the archives forever.
So basically, there was like this whole plot. There was like an overarching thing that, while he was editing, I would assume was the funniest thing ever.
Oh, yeah, for sure.
And then when it came out, I remember there was like some random dude, and he was just having a wank at his computer. And then,
no, it was a commercial where a guy was like shining a shoe, right? But it looked like from behind that he was doing something else. So me being hilarious, like, that being the peak of comedy as a 15-year-old. No, I would have been 14 at that age. What am I can't think of 2 things at once. Yeah, so I edited the footage to make it look as if, just remove the punchline of the joke. So it was just this footage of George with this guy in front of the computer. God, everything on that channel was garbage. You remember was it iDubbbz that repurposed with the guy bending over and hitting him with the towel? That was Filthy Frank. Yeah, and I put George's face over one of it and Goku's on the other.
I had an old channel that
that's a whole other thing.
That's a whole nother story. But I had another channel back in the day.
They were all just like super offensive, like not offensive, but just like crude.
Like videos. it was just a shit post. It was just a shit post.
90% of it was making fun of your old channel, for the record. If I recall.
It was, yeah, correct.
Just you in
I
general.
said one thing one time and I didn't hear the end of it for fucking months. And it was,
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah. I'll reference it. It was
You can talk about it, look, dude, it's a whole thing.
It's all, like, I want to get into it, but like, I have to do it like a certain way.
George's old channel is a story for the books.
God, that is.
But for now,
just Breaking and Lads as one of them. That's an odyssey.
It's a journey. My old shitpost channel, which is long gone by now.
Unfortunately.
No, very fortunately. It's awful. I think most of the videos are deleted. I think I only saved a couple of them. I'm pretty sure I still have State Man.
There was one with Epic Sax Guy, which I fucking remember.
Epic Sax Guy. Yeah, that seems about the exact kind of humor.
No, what were you gonna say?
God, it's so bad. No, I think State Man is one of the few that I still have.
State Man was one of the few good ones.
Because it's not good. I've rewatched
it.
It's not good. It's terrible.
No, it was good because...
What?! God damn it!
It was good because of what it was and when it was,
What, terrible?
Yes. It's terrible in the best way. So you ever go back and watch some of like Pyro's old montage parodies?
I still love his old montage parodies. I still find montage parodies genuinely hilarious.
MLG Shrek.
It's still funny. I'm just saying. I miss that whole whole completely bombastic dubstep freaking everywhere. Doesn't give you a second to breathe sort of jokes. It's freaking hysterical. It's so good.
I miss it. Sincerely.
And yet YouTube poop has survived despite being
YouTube poop is-
horrendous.
No, I don't mind if you like YouTube poops. Don't mind.
Some of them are good. There's some good ones, but like the whole remixing sort of humor is just, it's kind of like not my thing, to be honest.
It was just like
I'll take that, thank you. Oh, that's mine. Never mind. I thought I got a free one.
my thing was like I had a friend show one to me, and he just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. It was like a Harry Potter one.
Was that me?
Oh no.
No, it's Harry
another
Potter.
friend I
It couldn't have been me.
And if he ever finds us, I love you, and I'm sad we don't talk anymore.
Leviosa. That's, I guarantee that was the whole punchline of the
Yeah,
thing.
that was definitely one of those in there. But and
God,
he was-
the Harry Potter fan
you know-
base is the
Oh, you know what I
funniest.
hate? You know what I hate so much?
Do tell. Wait, you get a cape feather?
Yeah,
for doing-
if the cape's flashing, you get a thing out of it.
Noted. Thank you. Why didn't I just do that? And you get a free George. No mushroom. Cool. Don't want that as a backup. Why on earth would
I picked it up.
Yeah, go on, please.
No, you know when like someone shows you something and they think it's the funniest thing in the world, but you think it is super unfunny.
I don't-
And you just
yeah.
have to sit there and like pretend like you're loving it.
I don't do that anymore out of pure fear of that always happening. I always used to show friends things and was laughing, and then they didn't laugh. You just look over their
God,
reaction. They're just
yeah.
like,
And like you can tell and you can feel them like looking over at you.
you know when the worst
This is
part
totally
is,
directed at him, by the way.
you know what the worst part is when they check how much time is left.
Oh no.
That's when you're like, oh, fuck.
You're like, nah, that's it. It's game over, boys.
Yeah, I don't show people videos anymore for that exact reason, or I just send them on.
Oh, I remember I sent you, I showed you a video of, like, a Viner that's actually really cringy, but he had, like, one or two
What
good
the fuck?
videos.
Why are those baseballs just invincible? Oh, I want that, please. Thank you.
Oh.
Dick!
It
It just came out of nowhere.
I can't remember who it was. It was, like, Rudy Manzo, and he has a couple, like, good, like, videos where it's, like...
If
but
they
they're,
come
like,
from Vine, I feel obliged to not find it funny.
and then he was just not enjoying the videos. I could tell he was just not enjoying the videos. I had to sit there. It was a 9-minute video, and I couldn't be like, "All right, stop now," because I felt awkward doing that.
That's a
I'm like,
pretty
I've
big
committed
risk, to be
this.
honest. You gotta be like, I wouldn't show anyone anything longer than 3 minutes. 3 minutes is like, even that is a bit...
3 minutes is up there, definitely.
Oh, watch out for the baseballers. They forgot to program them, apparently.
Sweet.
Oh, God. What on earth are we talking about? Yeah, god damn it. I guarantee you, State Man is going to be up there with the Armadillo Show as being
Oh my
like,
god, the Armadillo Show!
the most sought out piece of creation I've ever made that people
It's-
are never going to stop asking me
Please,
about.
or honestly, it's better than the Armadillo Show.
Nothing is better than the Armadillo Show.
Second,
There is, you
Armadillo
cannot
Show.
beat 13-year-old me. Oh, it's not even, it was like 7-year-old me. I know it's my turn, but I think we're done. So,
Dude, where did the time go? Fuck!
I know.
All
Alright,
these videos felt like they were taking forever to film, and now they just feel like I'm going through them in like 10 seconds.
alright, we'll do the next, we'll talk about it next
is.
time. Iggy is over